engine roars, the silence fades. The road ahead is the life I've made. The desert wide, the sky so tall, no chains remain, I've burned them all. The ghosts behind still call my name, but the wind reminds me I'm not the same. For every mile my soul takes flight, I've traded darkness for endless light. The mirrors show the life I've lost. Every scar came with a cost, but on this road I'm born anew. The sky is black yet the stars break through. The leather's worn, my spirit's strong. The hum of freedom's my only song, and with each turn my heart agrees this is the life, the man I need to be. The night is mine, the road is wide, the wind's the truth I cannot hide. On this highway to freedom, I ride with no chains. The past is behind me, washed clean by the rain. The wind on my face, the fire in my soul. For the first time in life I am whole. The yellow lines, they guide my way through empty towns where the shadows stay. But I don't fear the silent ground, for peace is here in the roar I've found. No crown, no throne, no fortune's hand, just open skies in this sacred land. In the hum of the wheels I hear the voice of freedom, strong and clear. The night is mine, the road is wide, the wind's the truth I cannot hide. On this highway to freedom, I ride with no chains. The past is behind me, washed clean by the rain. The wind on my face, the fire in my soul. For the first time in life I am whole. When the grave calls out my name, it won't find a man bound by shame. For I have lived, I've touched the sky, I found my freedom before I died. On this highway to freedom, I ride with no chains. The past is behind me, washed clean by the rain. The wind on my face, the fire in my soul. For the first time in life I am whole. Yes, for the first
highway calls with a restless sound, a river of steel through broken towns. It gives me a wing, it sets me free, but it takes its toll relentlessly. I've chased the dawn, I've raced the rain, I've felt the road heal and bring the pain. For every mile is a gift, a scar, it makes you who you truly are. I've seen good men laid down to rest on the asphalt black in the highway's chest. A single curve, a final breath. The road can cradle, the road can test. Yet still I ride, I can't let go. For the highway's fire runs through my soul. It's a friend, a foe, a sacred hymn, a place of loss, a place to begin. The road is freedom, the road is pain. It breaks a man, then builds again. This is the hymn of the highway, where the free hearts go, where the winds of forever through the engines blow. It gives us life, it takes away, but we still bow to the highway's way. The roadside graves with the flowers laid, the names forgotten, the lives they gave. Yet the tire marks and the neon signs are holy words in the highway's lines. And when my time has reached its end, I'll meet the road like an old true friend. For I was born with the dust and flame. The highway knows me, it calls my name. The road is freedom, the road is pain. It breaks a man, then builds again. This is the hymn of the highway, where the free hearts go, where the winds of forever through the engines blow. It gives us life, it takes away, but we still bow to the highway's way. To the road tonight, for the lost, the gone, the ones who ride. It's the blood we give, it's the songs we sing. The highway takes, but the highway brings. This is the hymn of the highway, where the free hearts go, where the winds of forever through the engines blow. It gives us life, it takes away, but we still bow to the highway's way. Yes, we still bow to the highway's way. watched him march with the morning sun, a soldier's vow, a battle begun. He kissed her lips, said, "I'll be home." But the war took more than the flesh and bone. The letter came with a flag he wore. Her knees gave way on the kitchen floor for the man she loved, her life, her shield, now rests forever on a distant field. The nights grew cold, the bed half bare. She reached for a hand that was no longer there. The laughter's gone, the silence stayed, but his voice still whispers through the prayer she made. She wears his ring, though her hand is warm, carries his name through the grief she's borne. And though she weeps, she stands so tall, for his love still built her through it all. He may be gone, but his fire remains. It runs through her blood, it sings through her veins. She's a hero's widow, but not undone. She carries his banner where battles are won. Through the ashes of sorrow, through the tears she's bled, she lives with honor for the life they led. She walks the road with her head held high, a warrior's widow who refuses to die. For every scar, for every tear, she learned to fight from the man she held dear. The children rise, they bear his name, they see her strength, and they know his flame. And though the grave has claimed his part, she carries the hero within her heart. He may be gone, but his fire remains. It runs through her blood, it sings through her veins. She's the hero's widow, but not undone. She carries his banner where battles are won. Through the ashes of sorrow, through the tears she's bled, she lives with honor for the life they live. Her of pain, she whispers his name in the falling rain. For heroes die, but their love survives. It's the fire that keeps her alive. She's a hero's widow, but not undone. She carries his banner where battles are won. Through the ashes of sorrow, through the tears she's bled, she lives with honor for the life they led. Yes, she lives with honor for the life they led.
Came back home with a soldier's face, but the fire inside left a darker trace. The streets were quiet, the nights were loud. He walked among them, but not in the crowd. His hands still shook from the battle's roar, though the war was gone and lived in his core. Every dream was a battlefield with wounds that time refused to heal. The bottle whispered, the silence stayed. He fought alone in the bed he made. The laughter faded, friends moved on, but a shadow fought when the day was gone. He wore no bandage, he showed no scar, but the pain was there, it cut that far. And in his eyes you'd never guess the war he carried in his chest. They call him home, but he never leaves. He's chained to the ghost no one believes. These are the scars no one sees, the battles fought on wounded knees. The war is over, but it remains etched in his soul like burning chains. He smiles by day, he bleeds by night, still fighting shadows out of sight. He walks the road with a heavy stride, carrying brothers who never survived. Their names still ring when the silence falls. He hears their voices through the walls. No medal shines, no trumpet sings for the quiet wars that memory brings. But in his heart a vow is clear to honor the dead who aren't here. They call him home, but he never leaves. He's chained to the ghost no one believes. These are the scars no one sees, the battles fought on wounded knees. The war is over, but it remains etched in his soul like burning chains. He if you meet him, don't look away. He's paid a price no words can say. For freedom cost what he can't forget. A war still raging within him yet. These are the scars no one sees, the battles fought on wounded knees. The war is over, but it remains etched in his soul like burning chains. He smiles by day, he bleeds by night, still fighting shadows out of sight. Yeah, still fighting shadows out of sight.
The engine hums, the night is long. Another mile, another song. Headlights cut through the desert rain. The wheel my prison, the wheel my chain. I've kissed my wife at the break of dawn, watched my children wave as I rode on. Their faces linger in the rear view glass, just memories fading as the miles pass. The truck stops, whisper with weary eyes. Men like me with the same disguise. Coffee burns, the silence stays, counting lines on a lonesome highway. The radio sings, but it don't heal the ache of love that I can't feel. For the road is cold and the night is deep, and I trade my soul for the pay I keep. I live for them, but I die alone. The road's my fate, the road's my home. The road owns me. It took my years, it holds my silence, it drinks my tears. And though I carry what the world won't see, I am a man. But the road owns me. I've seen the dawn on 1,000 plains. I've driven through snow, through fire, through rain. But the hardest storm is the empty bed, the quiet room, the words unsaid. Still I push this rig through the endless dark. For love of family, it's all I guard. And though the world won't know my name, I've given my life to this endless chain. I live for them, but I die alone. The road's my fate, the road's my home. The road owns me. It took my years, it holds my silence, it drinks my tears. And though I carry what the world won't see, I am a man. let the stone just say. He rode the roads till his final day. For every mile was a price I paid, but a father's love never fades away. The road owns me. It took my years. It holds my silence. It drinks my tears. And though I carry what the world won't see, I am a man. But the road owns me. Yes, I am a man, but the road owns me.
He woke each dawn with the hammer's cry, hands of stone and a back bent high. 40 years on the factory floor, still the wolf keeps scratching at his door. Paycheck's gone before it's earned. Another lesson the poor man learned. He gave his life to the sweat and flame, but the chains of death still know his name. Stack high like a mountain tall, he climbs each month but he always falls. Worked his youth into the ground, still no fortune, still no crown. His children ask, will it be alright? He hides his tears in the dead of night. For every man who breaks his bones, the dead still claims it still owns. He sold his years, but he can't break free. A slave to numbers he'll never see. These are the death chains that choke the poor man's song. He gave his life away, but the burden's just too strong. Worked the daylight, bled the night, still the ledger says he's never right. Now he walks with silver hair, but the weight he carries is always there. The graveyard calls, the years are done, but the dead outlives the working man's run. And all his scars
sweat, his pain are written down in another's game. Yet his story echoes loud and clear, the voice of millions still bound here. He sold his years, but he can't break free. A slave to numbers he'll never see. These are the debt chains that choke the poor man's song. He gave his life away, but the burden's just too strong. Worked the daylight, bled the night, still the ledger says he's never right. Raise your hands, you working souls. The chains are heavy, the story's old, but dignity lives in the blood you gave. Though the dead may bind, you are not a slave. These are the debt chains that choke the poor man's song. He gave his life away, but the burden's just too strong. Worked the daylight, bled the night, still the ledger says he's never right. Yeah, still the ledger says he's never right. I walk the same streets year by year, the faces change, but I stayed here. Chased the bottle, chased the night, traded my dreams for another fight. I thought tomorrow would always wait, but tomorrow came and it sealed my fate. Now the walls of this town are closing in, a prison built from my own sin. Seen the youth with the fire in their eyes, I've seen them fall for the same old lies. Don't waste your soul on a fleeting thrill, don't let regret be the chain that kills. For I've lived the cost, I've paid the price, and I trade it all for one more life. To ride the road, to taste the sky, to live before the day I die. So hear my voice, don't waste your time. Life won't wait, it don't rewind. Live while you can, before the night is done. Take every breath like the only one, for when the years are gone and the fire's none, it's too late to live, it's too late to run. The grave is filled with the could-have-beens, with silent songs and forgotten sins. So dance tonight, let your spirit sing, for life is more than these broken things. Don't trade your heart for an empty town, don't let your dreams be buried down. For every moment's a fleeting flame, don't waste your life on a If I could go back, I'd break these chains. I'd leave this town, I'd change my name. The past is gone, the lesson's clear. Live your life while you are here. Live while you can before the night is done. Take every breath like the only one, for when the years are gone and the fire is none, it's too late to live, it's too late to run. Yes, it's too late to run. It's too late to run. I've walked through fire, I've drowned in rain, I've tasted loss, I've carried pain. The voices whisper, you won't survive. But I rose again, still alive. For every chain that cut my skin, I found a strength that burned within. And now I stand unbowed, unscarred, greater than the wounds, greater than the dark. I've seen the envy in jealous eyes, I've heard the lies dressed up as wise, but their poison words can't take my ground. For the soul I carry won't be bound. The nights were cold, the silence long, but the lonely road just made me strong. I faced my fear, I faced the end, and came back stronger than I began. I am the fire, I am the fight, I am the dawn that breaks the night. I am greater than the storm, greater than the pain. I am higher than the night, stronger than the chains, greater than the envy, greater than the fear, greater than the silence that brought me The world may break, the earth may fall, but I will rise above it all. For in my scars a truth was born. I am the thunder, I am the storm. No tear, no doubt, no shattered past can steal the crown I've earned at last. For every trial became my flame, and I'll never bow to the weight of shame. I am the fire, I am the fight, I am the dawn that breaks the night. I am greater than the storm, greater than the pain. I am higher than the night, stronger than the chains, greater than the envy,
I build my fire from every test, for I am more than what they see. I am the man I swore to be. I am greater than the storm, greater than the pain. I am higher than the night, stronger than the chains, greater than the envy, greater than the fear, greater than the silence that brought me here. Yes, greater than the silence that brought me here. The world may shake, the storms may roar. I've lost my way on 1,000 roads before. But through the fire, through the fight, there's a light that always burns at night. It's not the gold, it's not the land, it's the strength of their steady hands. No matter where the darkness comes, I find my shelter in their love. I've walked alone through the valley's cry. Yeah, I've seen the years go racing by, but there's a voice that calls my name, a gentle fire, a holy flame. The world may curse, the night may fall, but their embrace can silence it all. And when my spirit feels undone, they are the place I still belong. No storm can tear, no night can hide the love that stands right by my side. My fortress of love, my shelter, my ground. When the world falls apart, they're the home I found. Through the battles I fight, through the trials I see, my family's the fortress that carries me. And when the years have taken their toll, when time has weathered this fragile soul, I'll still hold fast, I'll still stand tall, for I was loved through it all. And in their eyes I see the truth, the endless bond that needs no proof. For when the world forgets my name, their love will always stay the same. No storm can tear, no night can hide the love that stands right by my side. My fortress of love, Yes, my family's the fortress that carries me.
In the quiet fields where the river bends, two young hearts began as friends. But what they found the world denied, a fire burning they could not hide. Marie would whisper, Tom would stay. The world said no, but their soul said stay. And though their blood was tied in name, their love was fierce, it burned like flame. The nights grew long, the secret deep, the vows they whispered, the tears they'd keep. For every glance became a crime, but their hearts were bound beyond all time. The parents' word, a heavy chain, but chains can't silence the truest pain. And in the dark where no one sees, they lived a love that shook the trees. The world cried shame, but they knew the song. For love that's pure can't ever be wrong. Marie and Tom, a love they can't erase. Two souls collide in a forbidden place. The world will judge, but they can't understand the truth of the heart, the fire in their hands. Years rolled on, but the fire stayed. Two broken hearts in the bed they made. They lived apart, but they bled the same. Each night they whispered the other's name. For love like theirs don't fade with time. It echoes deep, it refuses to die. And though the world said this can't be, they found their truth in secrecy. The world cried shame, but they knew the song. For love that's pure can't ever be wrong. Marie and Tom, a love they can't erase. Two souls collide in a forbidden place. The world will judge, but they can't understand the truth of the heart, the fire in their hands. And when they die, let the stones still say they love too deep to be torn away. For what is sin to tongue, a love they can't erase. Two souls collide in a forbidden place. The world will judge, but they can't understand the truth of the heart. The fire in their hands. Yes, the truth of the heart. The fire in their hands.